What up, YouTube family? So I'm going to call a seller, and then we're going to jump into cold call role play. So make sure if you want to jump on a cold call role play, drop me your phone number. So or click on the link. I'm going to put the link here, and then you can click on the link, and then we can jump on a cold call role play. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call a seller right now. So I'm going to start off this cold call live here. So my VA already talked to the seller already.
Your call has been forwarded to.
So I am going to actually call the seller and obviously make the seller our lowball cash offer, and hopefully we'll be able to lock it up on the contract. And if you enjoy this, make sure you boom smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the family, be sure to boom smash that subscribe button. Give this video a share. If you know anybody that's looking for a side hustle, that's interested in wholesaling real estate, or they need to improve on their communication, negotiating skills, make sure you share this video with them. What up, fam? So let's call the seller. So the ARV of this property, so let me break down the number for you really quick. So my VA said that the ARV is $375,000. The tax assessed value is $283,000. And the seller's asking for $270,000. Repair is about $50,000 to $60,000. So if I look at this number, let me tell you what. So if I look at this number one is that the seller is asking for less than the tax assessed value. So to me, there's motivation in there. Okay, but the other thing is that it needs $50,000 to $60,000 in repair. So 270 obviously is way too high. So if I were to offer the seller, here's what I would offer the seller. So I would take 375 minus 30%. That puts at 262 minus 50,000 repair. So my starting offer, okay, would be, so which means the buyer would buy this property for 212,000. So anything I get under 212,000 is mine to keep. So I would start this offer at 175K. So that's what I would offer the seller. And once again, you know, my mentor used to tell me this. If you're not embarrassed about your offer, then you offer way too high. Some of you were too scared, man, to make your low ball cash offer. So you're like, right? Dude, the worst case that can happen is the seller say no. And then you can always renegotiate and then try to go up on price, okay? But don't be afraid to make your lowball offer, man, because all you need is one yes, my friend. One yes a month, $25,000 to pop. So focus on what matters. Get your insecurity aside. Put your insecurity aside. Put your bullshit shit aside and focus on getting that money, baby. Okay. So the seller asked for $270. I'm going to start the offer at $175. That's $100,000 off. So let's just see what the seller is going to say. Worst case, dude, he said, F you, mother, and then hang up. I didn't care, man.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Okay, so the seller is, so I'm going to text my VA, tell my VA to text the seller. So they, hey, Angeline, I'm trying to call the seller and it went straight to voicemail. Is there any way that you can text the seller, let him know, or call him, let him know that I am trying to call him to make him the cash offer? Okay, so while we're waiting for that, who wants to jump on for a cold call role play? Come. I think your mic isn't on because it sounds like it's on your computer. Oh, shit. Well, thank you. Hold on. Let me go in here. Let me try. So audio, speakers, rodeo, default. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, tell me if it sounds better. I appreciate it, Miguel. Miguel, I appreciate that, man. Does it sound better? Come on, man. YouTube family, talk to me. Talk to me, people. Does that sound better? Okay, so once again, if you want to jump on a cold call role play, I'm going to put the link right here. Okay, I'm going to put the link right here. There you go. Click on the link. Turn on your dang camera, man. Let me see your face. Turn on your camera. You get to see mine. Turn on your camera and let's rock and roll. Oh, my God, YouTube family. Nobody wants to, huh? Okay, hold on a second. Let me go live on YouTube really quick here. Let me go live on YouTube. We got to get somebody on. You know, it's the only way for this to work, man. Cold call role play. Boom. Okay, let me get TikTok family on. Maybe TikTok want to do some cold calling with me. But you know, I mean, we're heading into 2025, and I know sometimes you got to look back, man. Look back at your 2024 and see what have you done and what have you accomplished. Okay. So Matt, let's go, baby. What up, Matt?
What's going on, Kyle?
Hey, are
Happy
you ready
Friday.
for the cold call role play?
Let's run it.
Okay. Hello, who's this?
Hey, good afternoon. Happy Friday. This is Matt with A&M Legacy Estates. I'm actually calling for 123 Main Street. Are you the owner?
Yes, I am.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, like I said, my name is Matt. I came across your property. We actually put it up. I work with a group of investors, and we pulled your property up with public records and came across a couple leads, and you were on the first of my list. So thank you for your time today. I just curious to know, would you entertain a cash offer on your property?
Okay. I mean, how do you guys get my phone number?
Well, yeah, like I said, great question. Trust me, my mom gets these calls all the time. It's actually funny being in this role now, how the roles are switched. So, a group of investors and I, what we do, we every month we generate a list from public records, MLS.com, Zillow, you name it. We get your names, and then that's how we kind of get your guys' number. Is it okay if we talk about your property? Are you interested in selling?
I mean, anything is for sale if the price is right. Could you give me $1 million for my property?
I mean, it is Friday, and I heard the Mega Millions is going for 1.6 billion, but maybe we could do a little bit less than a million. How's that work?
So what's your offer then?
Well, before I get you an offer, give me a quick rundown on the property. When was the last time it got renovated? How's it going? Like, if you could give me a virtual walk through the property, starting from the outside, has the roof gotten worked on in the past 10 years?
Well, I mean, you can find all the information online.
Well, yeah, so sometimes I don't really trust the information on the internet too much. You know, since I have you on the phone, I'd rather get everything as accurate as possible. I'm not trying to throw a number at your head and it's off. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's just a regular house, 2-story, four
Uh-huh.
bed, 3 bath,
Yeah.
two car garage attached.
Hmm.
It's been like 2007.
Okay. Okay. So what about the kitchen? Have you guys renovated that? Or is it still the same
Yes, we
brown?
have. Yes,
Okay.
we have.
If you don't mind me asking, what you guys do to it?
I mean, we kind of came in there and just update, uh, new stainless steel appliances. We did, new cabinets. We repainted it, put on new granite countertop.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. And run me through your bathrooms. I know you said it's a two-story. Did you guys work on your bathrooms or?
Yes,
Okay, awesome.
we.
Cool.
I mean, we pretty much kind of renovate the house. Spent like I think $60,000 on it.
Wow. Hey, let me tell you, Kong, you are amongst the top 10 because not a lot of people with a property in 2007 has had the money, especially 2007. I know you guys ran into the recession. Let me tell you, congrats to you guys. And I'm sure you're pretty satisfactory with the outcome. Are you not?
No, I mean, whoever we hire, he definitely did a good job. So yes, the wife was happy.
Happy wife, happy life. That's what they say, right?
That's right.
So before we get to the numbers, I know you're wanting to get that offer. I mean, just kind of curious, what would you do if you guys got the money and sold the property? What's some next steps?
Well, I mean, to buy another house.
Yeah. Are you currently living in this house or is it just a rental?
I'm currently living in it.
Okay, cool, cool. Would you guys downsize or what's would you guys come out the country? I mean, hey.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, I don't think any of that stuff is matter. I mean, what really matters to me is being able to get the right price for the house. So why don't we just cut to the chase and let me know what you guys' cash offer on it?
Okay. Con, well, first thing is first, what number would work for you on this property to walk out of the house as is? You wouldn't have to even vacuum your carpets. What's a good price?
Well, I mean, listen, I mean, you guys, first off, you guys are the one who's calling me who wants to buy my house.
Right.
I did not call you. Okay. Secondly, I already told you that I want $1 million for my property. So,
Absolutely. I hear you, Kong. So, we're crunching numbers, and I mean, the great thing about it is you've done a pretty good amount of renovation on your property. So, in terms of the offer that we would throw at you, I am thinking 200,000.
I mean, I do need to talk to the wife about it.
Of course.
So let me chat with her and then get back to you. But is that the best that you guys can do?
Well, let's do this. While you get back to your wife, let me talk with my team. What we can do for you, Kong, with this 200,000, if you were to, obviously list it. We're not realtors. We will cover all the closing fees, all the transfer costs, taxes, what you name it. We can cover that.
All right, Matt. So, dude, I'm gonna cut you right here, bro. Because, dude, you broke the most important rules in negotiating. Is whoever gives a number first loses, bro. Okay.
Okay.
So watch this, Matt. We're gonna switch role. Okay.
Mhm.
At the beginning, I think your intro into hooking the seller was a little weak.
Okay.
Right? Because I'd be like, hey, so how do you get my number? Yada, yada, yada. You'd be like, wait, dude, I would say, hey, I was just giving a list of qualified property owners to call to see if they have a house or a property that they're interested in selling.
Mhm.
So I was just curious, do you have a house or a property that you like to get a cash offer on today? Boom. Okay. So now when it comes to negotiating, dude, I'll be like, earlier I mentioned, hey, you guys are the one who called me. I want $1 million for my property. I'll be like, Matt, fantastic. If the property's worth $1 million, more than happy to give you $1 million. But let me ask you this, Matt, right? What do you think your property is worth in today's market? Right? Okay. So you got to ask the seller, dude. So now you're digging to the seller. Well, what is it worth in today's market? So Matt, I understand that you want $1 million for your property. So that means that there's other property similar to your is selling or sold for $1 million. Is that correct? I mean, it's the only reason why you would ask $1 million from us.
Right.
See what I'm doing here? Dude, I'm challenging you now. You say you want $1 million. Love to give you $1 million. Now I need proof that property does worth $1 million. Because Matt, if the property is worth $600,000, would you pay $1 million for it?
No, sir.
Absolutely not. Right? I mean, listen, the goal is for us to come to an agreement on a fair price that work for you and work for us. I understand that if the price doesn't make sense for you, there's no reason why you would sell it. And as an investor, if we can't have it make sense for us, why would we buy it? We'll just buy another piece of property. But I can tell you right now that we are interested in buying your property, Matt. We are interested in making you a fair cash offer on it. All right. But I want to make sure that it's a win-win for both. If you're winning, we're losing, right? It's not going to work. If we're winning, you're losing, then obviously, right, it doesn't make sense. You see what I'm saying, dude? So now I'm asking you, okay, so Matt, like, what is the tax assessed value on the property? Right? So now I'm asking you, hey, what's the tax assessed value on the property? What are similar property are selling for? Right? So I'm digging. So I'm trying to get a number from you first, bro, before I actually make you an offer.
Right.
And then there's another thing that you missed, Matt. I'll be like, hey, is there a mortgage that we need to pay off? So Matt, instead of asking them how much they owe, that's like an amateur question, right? New people, like a 5-year-old, can ask that. So instead of asking, hey, how much you owe, now they're gonna put their guard up. They'll be like, dude, that's none of your business. But instead, if we switch it and we say, hey, right, is there a mortgage that we would need to pay off when we buy your property?
Right.
Now they assume that we have to pay it off, though they would have to give you the number. So 9 out of 10 times, dude, if you switch the question like that, dude, majority of the time, dude, they will give you an answer. Because and a lot of you ask me, so Colin, why would we need to know how much they owe? Dude, it's extremely important. It's like you playing poker and you get to see their hands. Which means, dude, if I know the property's worth $500K and you owe $100K, dude, I know that I can get you come down to very close to that $100,000, right? So by knowing how much you owe, I can make you as low as an offer as I possibly can. Make sense, dude?
Yes, sir. Con, just want to thank you for your time. I just started wholesaling a month, and I just came across your videos just the beginning of the month. So going into New Year, Thank you for your content and thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Matt, dude, I appreciate you. But before I let you go, Matt? Let's go get this.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's go get this money. How we going, bro? So Matt, you probably just discovered me. He doesn't know the catchphrase, man. Okay. Once again, for those of you who don't understand how important it is to be able to get on the phone, control the phone, know how to talk, know how to negotiate. That's going to give you, dude, that's what separates between if you're going to succeed in wholesaling or you're not. Some of you, you're out there, you just wing it. You just, you just throw in, like, you don't even know what to say when you get on the phone. So even if a seller is motivated, you might scare that seller off by not knowing what to say. You might lose out on that deal. And that deal could have made you 20, 25K. That's the average wholesale fee. So imagine if you just do one of these a month. A lot of you, dude, you give up too soon, right? You work for someone making $50,000 a year. But when it comes to like wholesaling, you gave up after 3 months. You gave up after 6 months. But all you need is one deal to make an extra $25,000. Right? And if you do it once, it's rinse and repeat. You can do it again and again and again, my friend. Okay? So if anything that you're going to give up, man, is give up on your J-O-B. Why make someone else rich and you're here giving up on making yourself rich, my friend? Okay, once again. Okay, TikTok family, I'm going to give you the opportunity. Comment the word me if you want to jump on a cold call role play with me. For everyone on YouTube, I'm going to post the link here again. And I also want to take some time here. I'm going to call a seller so you kind of know, a real seller, so you kind of know how I talk and how I negotiate with them. But for those of you who be like, hey, Colin, I want to get into the game, but I am not good at talking, negotiating. I don't even know what to say. Like, I need improvement. I talk to a lot of sellers, but when they tell me, hey, I want to think about it. Hey, I have other investors. Like, how do I win over these phone calls? Check out my King Kong Killer Badass Seller Script, man. I'm gonna turn you from a zero into a stone cold closer. I use the exact same script, man, to train all of my VA up. They know nothing about real estate, but by going through the script, asking the right questions, dude, you can get the seller to drop 10, 20, 30, 50. I got sellers to drop over $100,000 on their asking price just by knowing what to say. And by knowing what to say, also not give you the leverage, but it also gets you to be able to close these deals completely virtual. I leave the link in the descriptions for those of you who's on YouTube. I'm doing a 35% off for New Year 2025. So check out the descriptions. The link is there. And also to make sure you use promo code NY, which is New Year 2025, all right, at checkout. So let's rock and roll. Who else want to jump on, man? Who else want to jump on a cold call role play? So TikTok family, comment the word me, and I'll bring you on live. YouTube family, I post the link right there if you want to jump on. Now, don't be afraid, man. Okay? Practice makes perfect. But you got to, like, people said practice makes perfect, but you need to know what you're practicing on, right? Because if you don't know what to, like, you keep on practicing the same thing, like, you're not going to be able to improve. So you need to practice with someone who knows what they're talking about, all right? Who understand the game. Okay. TikTok family, comment the word me. Webby. Webby, what up, dude?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, happy Friday, man. Look at that smile, dude. Beautiful smile on a Friday,
Happy
man.
Friday,
Love it.
man.
Okay, are you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm a general contractor. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Who's this? Hello? Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, who's
Hello,
this?
can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, sir. My name is Will. Let me ask you a question. Are you the owner of the property 123 Main Street?
Yeah. And what's this about?
Oh, yeah. I'll be very quickly. Sorry. Do you have any interest in selling this property by any chance?
I mean, like, who are you?
Sorry, man. Yeah, I completely understand. My name is Webby. I buy houses for cash in your area, pretty much. So sometimes I just buy for myself. Sometimes I buy to rent. So I was looking around, and then I saw your house. So it's a pretty good house, but like I don't know. Sorry, I just figured you like me and my partner. He said, well, maybe he's willing to sell this property. So that's why I'm calling you, man. Sorry to bother you. I wasn't my intent, but I'm really interested. If you have any intent to sell your property, do you?
Well, I mean, like, this is kind of like out of the blue, and I don't know who you are. I mean, I like, how did you get how did you even get my number?
Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, I do understand that. Like, well, actually, me and my partner, not me, basically my partner, he's riding around the neighbors, and then he used to send me some houses that we like potential houses that we can buy, do some renovations and rent it out, and then he just gave me like a list of homeowners that have a house in your neighbor, and then and just because I'm really interested in buy a house here, and then that's why I'm giving you a call. So I don't know how he get your number, but I can definitely check that out with him.
I mean, like, you mentioned you buy houses. I mean, do you have an offer for me?
Yeah, so actually this is how it works, right? So just because we buy houses, and if that makes sense at the end, I'm not saying that I'm gonna buy a house, but I'm just saying that if your house work for our criteria, and then if you're interested to sell as well, right? And if all the numbers make sense, so that means we can make you an offer, right? But again, man, I'm really sorry to bother you. Wasn't really my intent. I'm not. My partner, he just gave me a bunch of numbers, and then unfortunately, I need to make some calls. But the real reason that I'm calling you is just because, like, to be honest, short it out. We buy houses cash, so that means no commission fee, no realtor involved,
Okay, dude. Okay, Webby, bro. Dude, so you are gonna lose the seller, man. So Webby, how long have you been doing this, dude?
2 months from now.
Okay,
So
2 months. Okay,
mhm.
so how much time do you put out to master your negotiating skills or your communicating skills on the phone, dude?
um, well, man, to be honest, I'm a general contractor, right? So I have a couple
Sure.
hours in the morning, like around 4 to and then I practice with myself, and I saw a lot of like your videos, and then in a lot of other
Nice.
videos, and then after I got home, I just like I need to make things happen.
Yeah.
So I pull up a list on PopStream, and then I just start dialing. That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, man. So things, Webby. First off, I want to say congrats on all the actions that you have took, right? Just within the last 2 months of getting into the game. Most
Hmm.
people, you do once they discover wholesaling, all they do is they study, but they never
Hmm.
even pull the trigger. So I want to say, dude, congrats, dude, for
Thank
taking
you.
action. Secondly, dude, is that if you're already in constructions, a lot of my students, dude, are like their background is construction. It's a perfect, dude. Wholesaling is right down your alley. It's a perfect fit because
Hmm.
you already know how much property's worth, or I'm
Hmm.
sorry, you already know like how much it costs to rehab property and all that, and you
Right.
probably have a lot of connections with other
Hmm.
contractor that would probably love to buy a fixer upper,
Hmm.
right? So you have a lot of probably connections with cash buy that's ready to go.
Hmm.
So right, so which is good for you. The thing, Webby, for you, dude, is I would highly suggest that you need to spend some time
Hmm.
getting better at talking and knowing what to say when you get on the phone.
Hmm.
Because earlier, dude, it's just like, and I say this, and I'm going to ask all the audience, like,
Hmm.
who here would listen to this call and would have already hung up the phone.
Yeah.
So this, Webby, if I were you, dude, I did a lot of cold call role play, so you can watch through the video and learn. But I would come in, dude, and one, Webby, is that, dude, you gotta be a little bit more confident. We lost him. We lost him.
Yeah.
Okay. So one, Webby, I would be a little bit more confident, right? Dude, so which means your tone of voice, bro, got to change. Like, dude, when you talk to a seller, dude, it's like you like when I say confident, me like, hey, they're asking, so how did you get my phone number? Great question, Webby. Right? I was given a list of qualified property owners to call to see if they have a house or a property they're interested in selling. Right? I'm glad that you pick up. So my question to you is, right? So you answer that question, you come back with a question. The question is, say, dude, like, so are you interested in getting cash offer?
Hello?
Okay, so Webby, I'm gonna get you off the stage. So, dude, so number one is confident. Number two, dude, you gotta control the call. So I would say, hey, that's a great question. I was given a list to call, right? Qualified property owner to call to see if they have a house or a property they're interested in selling. I'm so glad that you pick up the phone. So the question for you, so the question I have, Webby, is do you have a house that you're interested in getting cash offer on? Boom. It's either a yay or a nay, right? Dude, it's short, sweet, straight to the point. Like, I didn't ask you, what do you do? Because you start naming, you start saying, hey, this and this and that. Dude, until I ask you what you do, dude, then you don't need to answer. And then the next question is, I did ask, so what exactly do you guys do? Great, right? I would come back and be like, well, you know, we're a local investor. We're looking to buy one or two more property in the area for cash. Right? So you answer the question and then you got to come back with the question again. So I was just curious if you would consider getting a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer today from us. Bam. You see what I'm doing, dude? It's short, sweet, straight to the point, and I control the phone. Right? And the seller would be like, well, I mean, and then I ask you, so do you got an offer? So I'll be like, well, Webby, the only way for us to make you a fair and intelligent offer, right? And we can give you an offer within the next 24 to 48 hours, but I need to get a little bit more information on your property. Is that okay with you? They'll be like, yep, that's fine. Fantastic. Now I go in. I don't just go in and ask about the property, or I don't go in and then start, making offer. What I do now, Webby, is I go in, I would be like, I go back. I'll be like, okay, so I just want to confirm here, Webby. So the address we're talking about that you're interested in selling or getting a cash offer is 123 Main Street, correct? Boom. I want to start getting the sellers to say yes, right? Because I want to build up the momentum of them saying yes, yes, yes. 123, boom, boom, boom. Now I got the address, bam. The next thing I'm going to do is I'd be like, hey, Webby, first off, I want to say, hey, thank you so much for taking this call. I want to let you know that at the end of this call, I'll be able to present you with a cash offer. All right. And you get to decide if that's going to work for you or not. Boom. Right now, you want to give the seller the confidence that they're in control, that you're not taking advantage of them. Okay. Number two, dude, or number three, the next thing, dude, I've got to go straight into motivation. So I'll be like, hey, Webby, so I understand that, getting the right price for you is very important. But beside getting the right price, right, what is another reason that you would consider selling this property, man? Because if there's no motivation, Webby, if there's no motivation, if they say, nope, beside the price, there's nothing else. If I don't sell it, I'll just keep it. So if there's no motivation, dude, I'll just get straight to the price. Because I don't want to waste 30 minutes with a seller that's unmotivated. Then I'll get straight to the price. I'll be like, okay, great. So how much are you looking to get for the property, Webby? Bam. Right? If they say, give me 200,000, then I'll be like, well, so if they say, hey, I want 200,000 for my property, great. So what? Now I come in and be like, hey, so what is similar property in your area selling for? And they're like, well, similar property are selling for like 199,000. So basically, they're asking retail value for the property. So I wouldn't waste time with them. I'll be like, unfortunately, Webby, you're asking for more than, you're pretty much asking for more than retail market value for the property. So there's no reason for us, I mean, there's like, we can't make this work. But if you really want an offer from us, then, we would pay somewhere between like, 105 and 110, considering, the amount of, work or update that we're going to do to the property. Make sense, dude? So typically, if there's no motivation, I get straight to the price. I get them to give me a number, and then I'll just throw them a ballpark. Got it, dude? Okay. So who else want to jump on? Who else want to jump on, man? Miguel said it's their discount. Yeah, dude, 35%. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm just saying this because, dude, that script has helped so many of you close their first deal. Even if I can help you get the sellers drop 10, 20, 30, $50,000, the return is already infinite. What if that script can help you build up the confidence when you get on the phone with the seller? You know what to say, how to overcome the objections, all right, and close them and get your first deal under contract. So I mean, it's totally up to you, okay? Okay, so who else want to jump on? So TikTok family, if you want to jump on a cold call role play, comment the word me, and I'll bring you on. And then once again, YouTube family, if you want to jump on, I'm going to post the link here. Okay. And whoever jump on now, I'm going to go really easy on you, and I'm going to see how you can close me. Okay. I'm going to go really easy. I'm going to give you all the answer that you want. Okay. And I want to see, even if I give you all the answer, can you close me? Some of you, dude, you couldn't even close. Okay. So once again, I'm going to post a link here. YouTube family, just jump on, baby. Don't be scared. All right. We're all here helping each other out. No, nobody's going to judge you, man. Right? If they judge you, but they don't even have the balls to jump on. Right? So let me go here. I'm going to go real easy, man. Okay. Okay. I think I got someone here. Okay. Got somebody on TikTok. I'm going to go real easy. Got someone on TikTok here. Hello? Try and connect. Hello? Yeah. Who is this? Yep. So we're going to start, bro. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, bro. So we're going to start. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
Who's this?
My name is Demetrius Mungo.
Okay.
Okay, I jumped in a little late on your live. I'm very sorry.
Hey. So Dimitri, don't be sorry. Let's start again. We're doing a cold call role play. Okay? So I'm the seller, dude. You're the buyer. So the phone's gonna ring. The phone's gonna ring. I'm gonna say hello.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Demetrius Mungo, and I am interested in the property that you have over here off Kell Boulevard. It is a two-family duplex, and it looks like it needs a lot of work. And I was wondering what you are interested in selling it for.
I think I'm asking $350,000 for it.
350,000. Do you? All right. Well, from what I know about the area, there's nothing around there that's worth that. It's a two-family flat. It's a one-bedroom, I believe. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, one bedroom, one bath, single-family home, I guess.
Okay.
I haven't seen the inside of it or anything, but I know it needs roof work. The front porch awning is falling off. What kind of deal can we make on that? What kind of reasonable deal can we make on that?
Well, I mean, like, I'm asking $350,000 for it. So what can you offer me?
Well, demographic of the property of the area that we're in. The most I'd be willing to give you is 150.
Oh yeah. I mean that is probably the lowest offer I've gotten this week. Yeah, there's no way that I would sell for 150.
Would you be willing to make any upgrades to the property if I was willing to give you a cash offer?
Oh, I mean, like, what kind of upgrade are you talking about?
At least a new roof and fixing the awning out front and guttering.
So how much is the new roof is going to cost me?
I don't know. It was probably probably 20,000 or something like that.
So you're telling me that if I upgrade if I put on a new roof, redo the awnings and the gutters, then how much can you offer me then?
At the most, I'd be willing to get is $250.
Yeah, so let me talk to the wife about it, and I'll get back to you on that 250. Is that the best that you can do for me?
For the condition that the property is in, yes, because I don't know what it looks like on the inside. And can you tell me what it looks like on the inside?
Well, I mean, the house is built like 1970, so I mean, it's definitely, it's definitely gonna need some work, and that's the reason why I put it up for $350,000. I mean, the property is worth like, $500,000.
Okay, I gotta say something. The property that I'm talking about is a real property, and I'm just like practicing this with you.
Yep.
It's a real property.
Okay.
And the area that it's in, there's
Okay.
not one house. There's nothing around there.
Okay.
Maybe the laundromat is worth $300,000.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, so it's like you're stumping me with that $300,000 because there's no way I know this person is not asking $300,000.
Okay, hold on a second. So Dimitri, let me ask you, dude, the property that you're calling about, is it listed?
Is it listed? There's no sign out front.
Okay, hold on, dude. So it's not listed on Zillow. It's not listed on the MLS.
No.
Okay, so basically this is an off-market deal.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
So you're calling me and you offer me $150 for the property.
Yes.
Okay. And then you ask me, hey, all I need to do is fix the roof. The roof's going to cost $20K. The gutters and the awning, let's just say another $20K, which I don't think so. So if you offer me $150, but if I'm willing to spend $40,000 into rehabbing it, you come up from $150 to $250,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dimitri, so what do you think that property's worth?
To be honest with you,
Yep.
In the condition that it's in right now,
Yep.
Probably 40,000-50,000.
How much?
Probably 40,000-50,000.
Okay, so dude, so if the property's worth 40 to 50,000, then why are you offering me 150?
Because we're role playing, right?
Right. So I'm saying that if we role playing, so now if we role play, then I ask you that, hey, the property's worth 500,000, and I'm only selling it for 350,000, and you're offering me 250. I said, so if we're if we're role playing, then how are you gonna come back?
How am I gonna come back if you're okay? All right. If say the property was worth what you're asking. All right. I mean, I'm see, this is where I am terrible.
Okay.
Terrible.
I got it. So basically, Dimitri, it's because, dude, I think that it's because you haven't done it enough. So when you and I talk about something, basically a different property, you kind of don't know how to handle the call anymore. So
I haven't done it at all.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
I follow you. I follow the Flipmaster.
Nice.
I follow a bunch of guys that flip houses.
Nice.
And try to learn everything I can before I do it.
I got it. So hold on. So this, Dimitri, how long? Okay, so when did you discover wholesaling, and how long have you been doing this, man?
I have been researching wholesaling. I would say I since the COVID, since sitting at home watching TikTok videos, following you, watching you come up, watching your videos, watching Flipmaster videos, watching all you guys, how you guys are making this money.
Yep. So hold on, dude. Hold on. So you're telling me that you discovered wholesaling, dude, like since C19, but you haven't done anything since then?
No, I haven't, because I'm scared, man. I'm scared.
I hear you.
I don't want to get into a property that I can't sell.
I got it.
And I don't want to, there's some dilapidated properties around here.
Hold on. So Dimitri, so what I'm understanding is that the fear that is holding you back from moving forward and getting wholesale done is because you're afraid that when you put a property in a contract and you either don't have the cash to move forward to buy it, or you can't find a buyer to buy it, and then you're stuck with it, correct?
Right. I can't get a loan. I can't get.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, dude. So the thing is, Dimitri, like how many video have you watched, dude?
Thousands.
Okay, so if you have watched, so Dimitri, if you have watched thousands of video, yeah, dude. So hold on a second, bro. So this tells me, dude, that you really haven't, like maybe you watch it, but you haven't listened. Because, dude, I have done so many videos explaining to you what wholesaling is. You're not going to buy the property. You're not going to fix the property up. It doesn't matter what your credit score is. It doesn't matter. You don't need a license for it. And if you can't find a buyer, dude, you can cancel the contract and back out of the deal. So if you're telling me you watch,
So you're not obligated.
correct, bro. So the thing is, Dimitri, dude, I don't know how many videos you watch, bro, but dude, you must have not listened, because I said it all the time, dude, because that was one of my fear when I first got into the game, and I want to make sure everyone does not have that same problem. Let's just say you lock a property in a contract. You as a potential buyer, you have X amount of time, which we call that the inspection period, which typically I lock it up for 30 to 60 days. So within that 30 to 60 days, dude, if I can't find a buyer to buy the deal, I'll call the seller back. I cancel the contract. I back out, walk away, scratch free. Now, listen, I'm not giving you any legal advice. Please do your own research. Speak to your own attorney about that to make sure. But all I can tell you is from my personal experience, I've done this for 12 years, dude. And every single time when I can't find a buyer, I call the seller back. We either renegotiate for a different price or I cancel the contract. Worst case is I lose my earnest money deposit to the seller. So for me, is I'm willing to lose $250 to potentially make $25,000. So all.
You're saying, but these properties, they're not selling around here. They're not selling around here at all because they're that bad. Where they need that much. They need a lot of TLC. Okay, Dimitri. Here's something you need to understand, dude. It all comes down to the numbers. If the number makes sense, dude, there will be someone who's gonna buy it. So if the property's worth $100,000 and it needs $30,000 in rehab, and if I can, and I'm a buyer, if I can come in and buy for like $10,000 or $20,000, dude, like there will be someone who's gonna buy it, bro. Okay. Now you don't want to be in a war zone. You don't want to be in an area where, dude, it's a war zone because nobody wants to buy in that area. I mean, there probably still be someone who wants to buy it, but you're just going to have a tougher time finding a buyer for that market. So you might want to pick it, you might want to pick a different city. You might want to pick a different county. But I'm telling you right now, if there's someone that's living in that area, if houses are selling in that area, if things go up for sale, there is the buyer, dude. It all comes down to is, hey, what is the price? If it's worth $100,000, if I can buy for $10,000, dude, all day long. Okay, dude. So. Yeah. Okay, so Dimitri, I mean I'm gonna let you go, Dimitri. But if I were you, dude, is that you spend too much time on education instead of executing, dude. Okay, that's your problem, bro. And I think a lot of it's not just you, Dimitri, and I think a lot of people are in that analysis paralysis. They do a lot of studying. They listen to a lot of podcasts. They watch a lot of YouTube video, and they follow a bunch of people. And that is the problem with majority of you, is you spend too much time watching and not enough time doing. Why would you need to follow 100 people? Unbelievable. Okay, in my personal opinion, you should only follow 5 people, man. One is the people that you want to get into the game. So whatever business you want to learn from,
follow from one person, man. The next thing is mindset. You need to follow someone who is going to train you up, man, to have a proper mindset. Number 2. Number 3 is physical. Someone that gets you into working out. Take care of yourself. Eating healthy. Okay? Number 4, dude, is entrepreneur, business, people who talks about business and entrepreneurship. Okay? And lastly, dude, number 5 is someone who maybe is a hobby guy. Maybe there's something you want to play. You want to, be better at pool, be better at soccer, be better at football, whatever. Right? But you shouldn't be following like 100 different people, man. Because one person make a post, you spent all day consuming instead of out there creating and building your life. You're getting sucked into their life, watching their life, instead of creating your life. Because Dimitri have spent the last 4 years just watching and consuming and haven't done shit. Imagine if within those 4 years, dude, if he just put out 2 hours a day on actually making calls and talking to the seller. You would have gotten better at talking to the seller. You would have probably got a deal under contract within a year, dude. Worst case. But you spent too much time watching and not enough doing. It all comes down to that. Results doesn't come from listening to a bunch of podcasts, read a bunch of books. Okay? Results come from taking action, my friend. And Dimitri just said that, he just mentioned the reason that he hasn't done it because he's afraid that he put the property in a contract and he's stuck with it. Well, I just told him a way out. And now it's up to him to take action. But I can almost promise you that, dude, Dimitri is probably going to watch more video to make sure what I say, which he has the right to do and he should do, because I can't tell him not to do. But if I was him, I'll be like, dude, just get to work, man. Right? And he's probably still not going to do it, dude. Okay? Now, for those of you, if you're looking for a book, you're like, oh, I need information. So, book. Dude, the only book that you need if you want to get into wholesaling. This is the book that I written, man. Well, I didn't write it. I hire a ghostwriter. But, dude, it's short, sweet, simple, and straight to the point. I take out all the BS that you don't need in the book, okay? I give you everything that you need. So YouTube family, if you want to grab the book, for those of you who already have my book, it will mean the world to me, man. If you can take some time, go to Amazon, drop me a review on it. Over 500 5-star review. And I got 1-star review on the book. And you know what that 1-star said? The 1-star said that the book was not long enough. Dude, like the cat is looking for a 200 pages, a novel. I'm not here to write a novel, my friend. I'm here to give you, and then he'd be like, hey, it's not a book. Why don't you call it a manual? Because you tricked me into buying a book. Dude, I don't know about you, man, but when I try to put something together, let's just say that you trying to put a bed together or a table together. Do you want a 200-story book, man? Do you want a 200-story of why the guy buy the table and why he want, or do you want something that gets straight to the point and show me how to put the damn table together? Well, if it makes you happy, it's a manual. You can literally get done reading this thing within like an hour. 40-some pages. And for me, dude, it's because when I get into the game of anything, I just want someone to tell me what to do. Not tell me the whole damn story. Like, I don't need to know, your 10 years of history. Just tell me what to do. I'm a guy that likes to cut it short and straight to the point. When we talk about doing business together, that's me. Let's cut out all the bullshit, dude, and let's just get straight to the point, man. What do we need to do? How are we going to make money? What do we need to execute on? What are the tools that we need? The resource that we need to have? The systems and the people that's going to get us there, man. Instead of, I don't need all the bullshit, okay? And that's how I am. And if you need the book if you want a manual, I just show you exactly how it's done. It's the only one that you need, to be honest with you, man. Right here, okay? It's called And if you're on TikTok, just go to WTMbook.com. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Once again. So let me try to call the seller. Let me try to call the seller back. Okay. All right, TikTok family. I'm gonna end the live. If you want to join, hit me up on YouTube. Just punch in @Real King Kong. I'll see you on YouTube. So I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna try to call the seller one more time. Hopefully he picks up.
Your call has been forwarded
Nope.
to voicemail.
Nope. Okay, who else want to jump on? Last person. I'm going to post the link again. If you want to jump on a cold call role play, just click the link. And for those of you who's like, hey, Colin, dude, I'd rather just get the script, man. I'm willing to pay for the script. Check the link in my descriptions. Use the promo code. I'm hitting you up with 35% off for the new year to start off your 2025, baby. Hello?
Hey, Kong?
We're going to start right now. Hello?
Right now? Hey,
That's
Kong,
cool.
this is Ish. Sorry to bother. I just happened to come across your property here on 123 Main. Is that,
Okay.
do you own that one?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you had any interest in selling that one in the near future.
Well, I mean, like, I actually been thinking about selling. I mean, if I get the right price.
It's about the right price for you. Have you just
I-
been really, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, if the price is right, then I'll sell it. If not, then I'll just continue to rent it.
Oh, okay, so it's a rental property for you right now. You're renting it out. How much are you renting it out for per month?
We're getting about $2,000 a month.
2,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you had these tenants in here for? Are you just managing them yourself, or do you have like multiple properties, or is it just this one?
It's just this one.
Just this one?
Yep.
How long have you had those tenants in there for?
Oh man, they've probably been in there for 5 years.
5 years? Are you
Mhm.
looking to keep them around for longer, or is the lease on that thing going to expire anytime soon, or what's it looking like?
Yeah, I mean, like they're on a year lease, or I mean, right now they're on a month to month, and I think that they're probably going to move out. I think they're probably going to move out by the end of the month, so that's why I'm even, consider talking to you on the phone.
Okay, yeah. So you're just kind of looking at your options. You're looking to see what you can do with the property once they move out. Is what I'm
Pretty
getting
much,
an
yeah.
understanding of. Okay. So, I mean, if you don't mind, if I could just get a few questions about the property, understand the condition a little bit more, I could, speak with my team and we could make you an offer. It should only take about 5-10 minutes if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm fine with it, but I just want to let you know that I've got a ton of call from investors just like you guys, and majority of them comes in like they gave me a pretty low ball offer on the property, and I'm not interested in that. I mean, like, are you guys do you guys pay fair market value for the property? If not, I mean, I really don't want to waste our time.
Yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from, Kong. I mean, I wouldn't want to. Last thing I would want to do is just throw you a sight unseen offer, and just waste both of our time. So that's the reason I'm kind of asking you these questions about the properties, just so I can get the best understanding of it that I can, so I can make you a fair offer and make it like honestly. I always strive with all my clients to go for a win-win situation, something that we can both walk away with a good chunk that we're happy with. So yeah, the last thing I'd want to do is waste both of our times here. So if you don't mind, just a few quick questions and I can definitely just take it back with my team and come up with a fair offer for you.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys pay retail value.
It wouldn't be retail value, no, because we're investors here. So obviously it's going to be a little bit under market value, but it's a cash offer. We cover all the closing costs. It's really quick, 21 days usually is our inspection period. So we're not going to be sitting there listing your property out, walking people through it every day for 3 months, 4 months. It's going to be pretty quick and easy for you. I mean, I know you're looking to get out of there quick because that tenant's moving out soon. You don't want to hold on to it for too long if it's not generating you cash income. So that's kind of what we offer. That's our service. So if that's something that interests you, we can definitely move forward with that.
Yeah, I mean, like I mean, it sounds it definitely sounds interesting.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's only quick 5 minutes. I mean, just need a few questions, and obviously, once I get the condition of the property and other things like that out of the way, some like bigger ticket items, I can give you a call back, later today in an hour or two after doing some due diligence, and we can go from there. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I mean, like I was saying, like bigger ticket items like heating, roof, electrical, anything that needs to be taken care of or has been renovated in the past few years.
Nope, all of those are fine.
All those are fine. What about like vanity stuff, like interior wise? Has it been like recently renovated, like cabinets, all that type of stuff, flooring, carpet?
All those are fine. I mean, we just replaced the carpet about 3 months ago.
Okay. All right. And so basically what I'm understanding is it's like a fully renovated property. Like it's all fixed up nice and good. If you wanted to, you could really just list it on the MLS and you'd be fine like that.
Well, I mean, like, it's not fully renovated, but I mean, it's livable. I mean,
It's livable.
the rents have been in there for 5 years. They haven't really complained. If there's anything broken, they kind of fix it themselves,
Okay.
and they pay rent on time. I mean, we might have, I mean, so when you mention like fully renovated, I mean, probably doesn't, definitely doesn't have like, the granite countertop or stainless steel appliances. I mean, it's just like the renter grade condition kind of property.
I get you. I get where you're coming from. So, obviously with my services, what I do, I like to come in, definitely change some of that stuff up, put it up to more modern standards, 2024 standards and stuff like that. So I'd definitely be changing some of those things out. But in terms of timeline, I mean, I know you said they're moving out this month. So would you be okay with closing right after they're gone within a month of their leaving vacancy?
Yeah. I mean, like if we can do that, that's perfect.
Great. That sounds great. And so like I know you said earlier, you said you were looking for the right price, honestly. And like if you could give me a ballpark price that you feel that you'd be looking to walk away with this for the property, a cash offer, what would you give me like a ballpark price?
Well, I mean, like, you kind of caught me off guard. I haven't really thought about it.
I know. It's a little bit out of the blue, but I mean, for me to talk to my team and get a great offer for you, we kind of want to know what you're looking for so we can try to get that, because we wouldn't want to give you something, go back, talk with my team, and then come back and be like way under your market price, your market, whatever you're looking to get for it. So we'd want to know, like, I mean, it doesn't have to be an exact price, but if you wanted to walk away with a number, what would that number be? You could give me a range, could be an exact number. It's up to you.
I mean, if anything, I would like to get 300,000 for it.
300,000. Okay. Um. So yeah, based on everything you told me today, I think that we could definitely do business here. If you don't mind, I'll just take this information back with my team, do some due diligence, build an offer, and I can definitely call you back within the next hour. I'm available in the next hour, and I'm also available tomorrow to call you back. Which one of those works better?
Okay, bro. So, I mean, on this here, I mean, I guess right now what you're doing is you're just getting information from the seller and you're not making an offer, correct?
Yeah, I was kind
Okay,
of
so
thinking like, yeah, like that.
yeah, man. I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff that you're missing, dude. Like, for example, if I were you, this is what I would say. Okay,
Okay.
I'll be like, okay, so you mentioned that, obviously that it seems like that the property needs some updating, which is completely fine. Now, if you were to give me your best guess, Irish, how much do you think that will cost to actually update the property and put in like,
Um.
perfect condition again?
Well, you said everything like big ticket items are up to date and everything. It's just like the small stuff inside that needs to be like updated, like granite countertops, cabinets, stuff like that. Um. So I'd probably say like 15K maybe.
Okay. So basically, right around 15,000 for us to go in there after we buy from you to update it to put it up to like 2024 standard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, is there a mortgage that we need to pay off?
I did not ask that. It's something I should have asked.
Yeah, dude. So is there a mortgage? Now I know that. Okay, so you know it's going to cost $15,000 to rehab the property. Now I know how much you owe on the property, right?
Mhm.
And then that's when so the next question is, I'll be like, okay, so you mentioned you want $300,000 for the property, okay, which is great. Do you know what things are selling for in the area, right? So now I wanted them to know, because I want to know, okay, so that I know they want $300,000 for the property, but what do they really think the property's worth?
Yeah.
So you should have asked that. Okay, so let's just say I ask you that. So what would you say?
If you were the seller and you asked me what other things are selling for in the area,
Yep. If I was the buyer, right? If I were you, if I was the buyer, I'll be like, hey, so I know you want $300,000 for the property, but what are similar property to your are selling for in today's market? You know?
I'd probably go like, so you said, so I asked you that question, right? I
No,
asked
dude. So, okay,
you asked
so-
me that question.
yeah,
Sorry,
so-
you call me off guard there.
Yeah.
I honestly, you kind of had me stumped there. I don't know what I'd say.
Yeah, dude. So basically, if I'm the buyer and you're the seller, I would ask you that. I would be like, okay, I understand that you want $300,000 for the property. I just want to know do you know what similar property in your area are selling for? So okay, bro. So the reason I asked that as a buyer, because I want to know is where is it in your mind that you'll be like, okay, you want $300,000 for the property, great, okay, and you'll be like, well, things are selling for like $320 or $315 in my area, okay, great. So I know that you already at least dropped $10,000 to $15,000 off of whatever the property or things are selling for. The next thing I'm going to ask, dude, I'll be like, okay, so things are selling for. So is it in the similar condition to your, or is that after we spent the $15,000 and put in perfect condition?
Okay.
Right. So now what I'm trying to dig here, bro, is I'll be like, okay, so they're saying that things are selling for $320. Okay, is that in an as-is condition, or is that after we spent the $15,000 and put in perfect condition? Oh, the $320 is actually after you put in perfect condition. Okay, so now I know that they probably asked $300,000 is way too high. Okay.
Yeah.
So, which means, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to dig from the seller is, hey, if they say, hey, 320 is in an as-is condition, I'll be like, okay, great. So in an as-is condition, which is similar to now I know that the seller already took $20,000 off the asking price, which means I know that this seller is somewhat motivated. They're motivated to get rid of the property, and they're also motivated in price.
Yeah.
So which is good. So to me, I look at this lead as a warm lead. But if they said, hey, they want $300,000 for the property, but it's worth after it's fixed up is $320, I know that they're asking way too high.
Yeah.
Make sense, bro?
Makes sense, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that for explaining.
I appreciate you, dude.
Yep.
So thing is, like, a lot of you, even when you filter and qualify the leads, see, this is something that I put in my script as well. Like, there's two parts to my King Kong seller script. Part one is I'll show you, dude, all the questions you need to ask the seller as far as they filter, qualifying the seller, and I get straight to the point, right? Because you miss all of those information, which is extremely important for you when it comes to leveraging and negotiating with the seller. So when I come back to make my offer, I'll be like, well, let's just see, it's CJ. It's an easier name for me to say. I'll be like, well, CJ, I know you want $300,000 for your $300,000 for your property. I just want you to understand, it's going to cost $15,000 to rehab the property, to renovate it, right? And this. So now I'm going to take that. I'm going to be like, also too, it's a closing cost that we would have to pay for. That's going to be another like 10 to 15% or 10 to 13%, and then I'm going to start subtracting all of those, and then I'll make an offer based on that, right? Based on all that information. So without those information, it's hard for you to make them a fair and intelligent offer, but it's also very hard for you to take that information and leverage and get them to come off on price. Make sense? Okay. All right, guys, that's all the time that we have. Once again, I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here with me. TikTok, stay on live. I want to talk to you guys just a little bit more. YouTube family, I appreciate all of you. And once again, for those of you who wants to grab the script, who wants to improve and take your communication skills, negotiating skills, your game to the next level, just check the link in my descriptions. All right. I'm doing a 35% off for the holidays for the new year. So there you go. Once again, if you have any other questions, comment in the chat. Let me know. I'll try to answer as many of those questions as I can. Until next time, YouTube family, take care, and let's go get this money. I'm out.